Hey guys, welcome to Video by Analytics. In this video, we'll be doing our weekly analysis of Bitcoin. So highlights from last week, as you see that we predicted the Bitcoin rally, 3 weeks back, we predicted that a declining wedge was being made, and hence and it broke, and which indicated a bull run. So whenever there's a declining wedge pattern being made, it always indicates that the price it's going to break and it's going to cause a bull run. So we predicted that 3 weeks ago, and now as you can see, that Bitcoin has actually broken those levels, as you can see on the charts below, and it's gone up to levels of 11,700, 11,800, and also touched 12,000 recently. So hence we were quite right on the kind of chart patterns that we identified. Looking at the Bitcoin's weekly analysis, so the market correction is coming, if you believe it or not, because the number of wallet addresses that are in profit have increased to 95%. And historically, whenever those levels have been reached, it hasn't been a good sign, because then there's a lot of market sell-off coming into place, and once that market sell-off comes into place, it generally causes a price decline. Because as you can see historically, whenever it's reached the peak, a decline has come after that, and so it has reached the peak right now. So that basically means that there might be a price correction in the short run, which was also facilitated by this graph as well, because the number of traders, the short term traders, have increased to a historically high level, and the number of hodlers, the people who are holding for more than 1 year, have also increased to a historically high level. So hence, whenever there's a lot of traders who enter the market, that basically indicate that they might cause a short-term volatility, but the number of hodlers increasing always tell that in the long run it is always going to be smooth sailing, and the price should increase and be bullish on the long run. That could be seen over here as the number of large transactions that were taking place on Bitcoin volume had also increased, which basically indicate that there was a lot of institutional buying, and whenever there's institutional buying, it's a long term buying. Hence it basically indicates that for the long run the price is going to increase, and everybody's optimistic on the asset. ETH and BTC both have entered historically very important key zones. As you can see over here, ETH had always retraced back from the levels of 420-ish, and this had also acted as a support earlier on, and this is now acting as a resistance level right now at 420. So whenever this level is broken, we saw that huge bull run came. This also acted as a support, so it basically identifies itself that it's a very strong level. We could also see it in the recent volume drop. Like once it reached 420 level, there was a huge price drop, that was a 20% price drop, which basically means that this resistance level was actually very, very, very strong to be broken. A similar scene was seen in Bitcoin, as Bitcoin has reached its previous year highs, that was July 2019, and now it's going to try and break these levels. If it successfully break this level, we could see the breakthrough coming in ETH as well, but then we'll have to wait and see whether that happens or not. But it will be interesting to see whether this level is broken or not in the month of July, or we see another retracement back to the support levels. How is DeFi? A lot of people have been talking about DeFi and how is it causing a price hike. DeFi has, so the number of altcoins or the number of crypto assets that's locked in the Ethereum network are increased. So DeFi basically stands for decentralized finance. That basically means that you can lend to anyone making a smart contract. And in that smart contract, a lot of people have their own altcoins, which are basis of the smart contract. So a lot of payments have to happen in those altcoins. So as the number of collateral, as the amount of collateral have increased, that means the interest payment have increased. Hence, it is causing a price hype in the altcoins, because it's a classic demand and supply, because people need to pay the interest, so they need to buy that altcoin, and that is basically called they need to buy that altcoin, so which cause the price of the altcoins to go up. Once the price of the altcoins have gone up, people have sold their altcoins and basically converted them into ETH and BTC, which are more reliable assets, which have basically caused a price push coming up in ETH and BTC in recent time. So forecast for 1st August and focus for the week basically is that, as I said, they've entered a very crucial zone. So if they break their resistance level, we might see a good positive bull run. But right now we are being very, very bearish in our run. So we are 50% bullish, 50% bearish, and that's a decline. Like last week we were 80% bullish. That basically means that we are looking for a market correction, but in the long run the market looks very bullish. But in the short run we might feel that there might be a short term correction coming into the market. Gold and dollar index, as I said, have a very good correlation. If the value of the dollar index has now bounced back from its low of 88 and have come to 93.46, and gold is currently consolidating between 1900 and 2000. So if gold breaks its levels of 2000 and goes to about say 3000 level, 2200, 2500 initial levels, and then probably going up till 3000, we might see a huge rally coming in crypto assets as well. But that would also mean that the dollar index goes to its record lows of 70 dollars. Hence, it would be interesting to see in the coming weeks, whether gold retraces back to 1800 levels, which is also sees BTC and ETH and other crypto assets also coming back to its historical support levels, or they both break the resistance level and carry on the bull run that's coming into place. Thank you guys for watching, and let's meet next week. Thank you guys. Happy trading.